Well, that's the strategic aspect of it, Mr. Sharma. What about the political pressure that we are seeing right now on the UP? It isn't just the fringe parties or parties like the MDMK that are mounting pressure on government. The DMK too has now spoken about how this visit should not have taken place. The Prime Minister should not meet Rajapaksa. In view of this fierce opposition that's coming from DMK, how much do you think this opposition would actually shape India's diplomatic relation with Sri Lanka?
Look, I'll tell you one thing. There are certain things which are done by way of posturing in politics. The DMK chief, Mr. Karunanidhi, is a veteran, a political veteran. He is the senior most politician today in this country. And he is identifying his party with certain sentiments that exist in Tamil Nadu today. But this does not mean that he is going to take this issue to the extreme and disturb the UP apple cart in Delhi in order to make a point. At the same time, Mr. Vaiko lost the last election in Tamil Nadu. And Mr. Vaiko has always been a strong votary of, his prescription for resolution of the Tamil problem in Sri Lanka is a radical prescription. I don't want to go to the details of it, but the simple fact is that he will politically try and exploit it, and because he is politically exploiting it, other Dravidian parties have to identify with that sentiment and in their own understated way. Maybe not as the way Vaiko is doing by threatening to cross the borders with Madhya Pradesh. Vaiko had also gone and met the Tamil Tiger chief Prabhakaran on the sly in Sri Lanka, and there was a huge uproar over his adventurism. So I don't think that Vaiko's politics is the staple politics in Tamil Nadu. Of course, it's an important issue, and every Dravidian party in its own way, by its own medium, will support the cause.
All right, we also have the editor of Tughlaq magazine, Cho Ramaswamy, now joining us on the phone line. Mr. Ramaswamy, how do you see the pressure that's being mounted from Tamil parties? I'm talking about the Dravidian parties, the two main parties, the AIADMK and the DMK. As Mr. Vinod Sharma is putting it, they're just trying to identify themselves with the Tamil sentiment in a very understated sort of a way. There is no real danger as far as the threat to UPA government is concerned from the DMK over this issue.
This description of this entire thing as a Tamil sentiment is something which is not right, because the Tamils living in Tamil Nadu, the Indian citizens here in this part of India, are not with Vaiko. Vaiko has a 2% vote. If really the Tamil people here wanted Sri Lanka to be divided as Vaiko demands and some other person's demand, as even Karunanidhi demands, if the people had wanted it, Vaiko would have been the most popular leader today in Tamil Nadu. But he has never been able to improve on that 2%. In fact, it is even going down now. He now wants to take the leadership of the fringe elements. There are now several others saying that there must be a division of Sri Lanka, Rajapaksa must be tried as a war criminal and all that. A few persons have started saying that Vaiko doesn't want to lose his platform to them, that is all. That is why he has undertaken this trip to Madhya Pradesh, that's all. There is nothing more to it. Only because they are focused on the television channel, courtesy Headlines Today and other channels, this is an issue. Otherwise, this is an issue which can be ignored.
All right, Mr. Ramaswamy is saying there's just too much focus on this protest. But the point here to mention also is the fact that the state government, which is run by the AIADMK, has maintained a stony silence over the issue of attacks that has taken place on Sri Lankan pilgrims, several other people who would come from Sri Lanka to visit Tamil Nadu. That is something that's not been addressed by the state government, which is also an issue of concern. We'd of course keep raising it. For the moment, let's leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us.